चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीरूपं साग्रजामिताश्च हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशधारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So, Hare Krishna, welcome to all of you for today's session. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, 22nd chapter. In last class, yesterday's class, we discussed 21st chapter and we finished that. In that, we have seen Kardama Muni doing 10,000 years of tapasya to get a wife. So for that he pleased Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu came, appeared, and then Kardama Muni expressed all his mental state through his prayers. Then after that, Lord also said that whatever you are that is already arranged for you. So day after tomorrow, Manu coming, his wife, and also you are going to get from his daughter 9 daughters and also one son. Then Lord disappeared from there from Bindusarovar. Then in that beautiful Bindusarovar, Swayambhu came on that right day with his chariot. When Swayambhu came, immediately Swayambhu did Dandavat pranams to Kardama Muni, and then Kardama Muni, well, he received him very well. Then after that, Kardama Muni glorified Swayambhu, telling that you are the best king and you are always protecting dharma because of you. So all people are in control, the rocks, thieves, all are in control, and you are always taking your rod of chastisement and you are going around to control all the people, and so that Brahmana, ksatriya, vaisya, sudra, brahmachari, vaisnava, sannyasi, all they are following the dharma properly. So like that, a king, what he should do, that all you are doing, like that Kardama Muni glorified. After this glorification, then what happened? Then what is the response of Swami? That we are going to discuss. Okay. First sloka. We'll finish this chapter today. Behind 39 without considering this. So Swayambhuvasya chamano katyatam bhagavan yatra. Maitreya uva. It's always coming and going. I have different networks here, like one plus Note 25G. Or who's this? Huh? Yourself. But actually, you're also mobile. Huh? Network signal is good. As of now, it's going good. IFD 5G. I think they may be same. I have good signal. Excitel.com. That network is good. कहाँ गई इतना देती 5G का कोई एक्सपेक्ट my okay. So, after describing the greatness of the emperor's manifold qualities and activities, the great sage became silent, and the emperor, feeling modesty, addressed him as follows. Now, Manu, how he is responding for this? So, we are going to see. Manuruvacha Brahma srijat swam mukhato Yushman atma paripsaya Chandomayastapo To expand itself in Vedic knowledge, law of austerity, knowledge and mystic power, and are averse to sense gratification. Kardama Muni is there, and in front of him, the great king Swayambhu Manu, Emperor Swayambhu Manu. So as it's etiquette, actually, whenever any guest comes, so it is so host responsibility to so glorify him and receive him. So Manu did, Kardamuni did that very nicely. He glorified emperor should be having these qualities, all qualities you have. So after saying this much, now Swayambhu Manu actually what he has to respond actually. उनको शर्म लगा क्यों लगा what is said in the first sloka savrid yuvatam samrad uparatam uvachaha savridaha means is feeling shy why Manu is feeling shy huh? Great person is glorifying yes brahmana is glorifying ksatriya but he is emperor okay yes that's the reason that's the one reason if anyone get this so much glorification then yeah, right attitude is feeling shy because I don't have such a qualities, but everyone feel like that actually. But why they are giving that much respect and so appraisal to me like that they feel. So yes, Swayambhu Manu is a great devotee, so he is feeling shy. And what else can be the reason? Go into the scene actually, then you'll understand. कन्यादान देने में तो अच्छा है गिफ्ट दे रहे हैं अच्छा पुत्री का हस्बैंड को देख के थोड़ा शर्म लगा रेस्पेक्ट रेस्पेक्ट से मिलकर शर्म आ रहे हैं what else why Manu is feeling shy वो इतनी गरीब है इतना गरीब है ओके और हाँ yes you have seen that no from the mind I want actually remind okay then you tell me nobody wants to try then devotee also glorification of yeah. If this glorification is done, yeah. The Lord will accept it actually feel influence and not qualified. Yeah, that is already said, Prabhu said. Apart from this, there is one more reason. One more reason. One more reason can be actually for his shyness. Manu's shy. Very good. This is wow. Nice. These many years he is in Brahmacharya life and he is practicing the spiritual, that means practices he's doing and he's advancing in spirit. For him, he brought a marriage proposal. By seeing that effulgence, his hair is matted lock and there is so much effulgence. Of his sadhana, austerity. Kardamuni is looking like a fire. He's going to ask, can you marry my girl? Can you come to the Grihastha life? That means till now he is in the seizing all his senses and controlling his senses and is completely in fully focused in the higher purpose. And now Manu is going to propose him to come down by just accepting a girl. This is making him shy actually. Manu is feeling so shy. How can I say this? How can I ask him to marry my girl, my daughter? I was feeling that, and that's why he was not. Next, we are going to see. After coming immediately, he's not saying that I take it. No. So whenever you go to anyone's house with some purpose, just immediately after going to house, you will say immediately, "This is my purpose. I came here and I want this like that." Huh? Why? Try to understand the scene here. Here Maitreya, sorry, here Kardamuni wise also is very in the top position. Varna wise also is in the top position. Because Brahmana and also being a so celebrate for a long time. So in both ways, Kardamuni is very superior position. And being in such a superior position also, since he is a host actually, so he is glorifying the guest. Now after hearing this, Swayambhu Manu felt that, oh my God, he gave so much respect to me, and I should not simply express my desire, and I cannot just propose my thing. So let me, so बातों से बात मिला है ना। तो पहले तो जो बात बोले हैं सामने व्यक्ति उससे मिलाना पड़ेगा। मिलाने के बाद धीरे धीरे तब जाकर बोलेंगे ये है करें तभी। सो सेम वे नाउ वी कैन सी Manu is going to do that. Maybe there is a chance to get the rejection. So that's why उनको अपन दोनों का मन को इसीलिए धीरे से बोलने के लिए मनुवाद ब्रह्म परीक्षया छंदोमयस्तपो विद्या योग युक्तान अलम पठान। करदम मुनि ब्रह्म क्षत्रियों का प्रशंसा किए हैं। अभी स्वयं मनु क्षत्रिय होकर ब्राह्मणों का प्रशंसा कर। So Manu replied, to expand himself in Vedic knowledge, Brahma, the personified Veda, from his face created you, the Brahma, and I was to this. Manu is telling, you Kshatriyas, so we are Kshatriyas, but you are Brahmanas, and without Kshatriyas, no Brahmanas, without Brahmanas, no Kshatriyas. हम दोनों का संबंध बहुत गहरा है। ऐसा ही बात किया ब्राह्मण क्षत्रियो कमपि संबंध रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन ब्राह्मणस and kshatriyas. With the proper understanding he is expressed this. We'll read Prabhupada purport. The purpose of Vedas is to propagate the transcendental knowledge of the absolute. The Brahmanas were created from the mouth of Supreme Person, and therefore they are meant to spread knowledge of the Vedas in order to spread the glories of their Lord. What is the duty of the Brahmanas? Patana Patana Yajan Yajan Dana Pratigrihna. Brahmanas mainly they try to read the scriptures and deliver the message of the scriptures. And being a Brahmana, what qualities he should have? Shama, Dama, Tapas, Saucham. So he should be in control of his senses. He should be in control of, he should control his mind. Like this, he should be fully controlling mind and senses. And also he should not accept more than whatever he needs to maintain his body. And he should not be in eager of collecting this so much wealth. Then because of that, what will happen? Brahmana will lose the quality of Brahmanatva. That means he cannot do transparently the sending the message and he cannot control his senses and mind also. If once if you control your mind and senses, then you will become eligible to understand what Shastra is saying. Otherwise, if uncontrolled senses and uncontrolled mind will not allow to understand what the real message of the scriptures. So that's why Brahmanas' duty is they should control their mind and senses and read the scriptures and pass this message to the other members of the society. And also they should not accumulate, and they always in the mode of goodness, and they are very close to the absolute truth, being in the mode of goodness. They will never come to the bodily platform. They should be always in the spiritual platform. I am not body, I am soul. And on top of that, if they are Vaishnavas, I am servant of the Lord. So this kind of consciousness they should be having. So such a class of people are known as Brahmanas. They columns from the others, and whatever the name. This is the state of the Brahmanas. So that's why our Krishna conscious movement also, as per our diagram, you can see, since immediately everyone is not qualified to do the direct devotion services. So then in that case, they has to be properly so guided in the path of the Krishna consciousness. So before that, there was no Brahmana initiation. Before that means, if you see Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj, there was directly Baba's initiation. Everyone just they go and surrender to the Lord and are not Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. This conception was not at all there. So whenever that means they are approaching Guru, they are initiating and saying that you are now onwards 24 hours, you do this bhajana, this bhajana, this bhajana. Some item of bhajana was given and like. But we have seen there are so many unqualified people are entering for such a diksha and they messed up the Vaishnavism. You can see before Bhaktivinoda Thakur, there are so many of sampradayas because of this. So then to regulate the society and even if one is qualified externally bodily, he should be behaving some kind of that means varna activities. So that he is setting an example to the society and fully in the Krishna and executing external activities. This is the one, or otherwise, so that what will happen? Even everyone is be properly guided actually. They are not put in higher platform, and there is no possibility of that. Even you are the higher platform should behave like a proper respectful person in the society as per the Varna. So that's why Brahmana initiation started being given. So that is given. So it is expected. Prabhupada wanted. Actually, in one message also recently I read actually. So Brahmana means they should be having the qualities of Brahmana. So, but then that is a creation of the one by one Varna actually. So that what will happen? Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted, yesterday letter we have seen, the Daiva Varnashrama Dharma. Based upon the qualities of the person, society has to be reformed because otherwise, these caste Brahmanas and caste Kshatriyas, they are dominating and Vaishnavas and they are seeing the Vaishnavas so cheaply actually. So this is not good at all. And that is not the recommendation of this Shastra, and that is not the message of the Bhagavad Gita. So completely they are going against the message of Bhagavad Gita. So that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur is a revolutionary person. He is a social reformer actually. And he wants to reform the whole society based upon the actual principles of the Shastra. So here now Prabhupada writing, and these Brahmanas actually came from what? From 12th chapter of 3rd canto also we have seen. From the Brahmaji's mouth, Brahmanas came from his hands. Similarly, we have seen the higher level from the Virat Purusha also mouth. From Virat Purusha's mouth, Brahmanas are coming. That will happen in the many levels actually. So Brahmanas are coming from mouth of the Lord or Brahmaji. Is that all the Vedas are meant for understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is especially mentioned here, Yoga Yuktan Alam Patan. The Brahmanas are full of mystic power and are completely averse to sense gratification. That is expected actually. Even we being initiated by as a Brahmana, second initiation means Brahmana initiation. Prabhupada writes. So that means it is expected everyone to be in control of, it should be controlling their senses, whoever getting the Brahmana initiation. So otherwise, what will happen? It's like a caste Brahmana, just a title Brahmana. We are having a thread but no qualities means same thing we are doing. Outside people, they are also having a thread and not having any quality. No cleanliness and no control of senses and no spiritual sadhana. Brahmana means always in the sadhana and simple life. And heart is always plain. There is no crookedness. And there is Kshatriyas will be having the crookedness actually to control the opponents actually. They will be their heart is kutila. But these people, Brahmanas, are very simple and straightforward and plain and transparent and speaking always truth. And fully they and because of this they will be getting a lot of so by that tapobala actually they are going to protect the kshatriyas. Actually, there are two kinds of occupations. One occupation in the material world is sense. One occupation in the material world is sense gratification, and the other occupation is spiritual activity to satisfy the Lord by His glorification. Those who engage in the sense gratification are called demons, and those who spread the glorification of the Lord or satisfy the transcendental senses of the Lord are called demigods. It is especially mentioned here that Brahmanas are created from the face of the cosmic personality, created from his arms. The Vaishyas are created from specially meant for austerity, learning, and knowledge, and are averse to all kinds of sense gratification. Many times we might be hearing that we are devotees, Vaishnavas, we don't have this kind of need of the, there is no need of this kind of categorizations. They like say like that. But actually, if you see our acharyas, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they want to see a systematic society actually. And even we are in the platform of the pure devotional service and we are beyond all the upadhis, but still to set an example to the society, one should be accepting some varna actually. But it is rare, it's not so easy to be claiming yourself as I am already in a pure devotion. That means complete surrender. So that is not an easy thing. And of course, we don't say it is also not impossible thing. But even if you are in that position like Arjuna and others are there, setting example, even Ambarish Maharaj is doing his duties, Kshatriya duties, even he is at 24 hours, he is engaging all his body, senses, mind, and all the 9 types of bhakti is doing. So similarly, we self also has to, because we are there to preach the society. We want to bring the society in a systematically to progress in the Krishna consciousness. So that's why it is very much important to preach also, accepting this Varnashrama system, a systematic varnashram system for the sake of others also, it should be accepted actually. But most of the people now, we don't see that who are not, we don't see that everyone is engaged in the full-time service. Most of the people are working here and there and they are doing the various other activities and they are still in the bodily consciousness and but they want to progress. So such a people has to be properly organized. So organizing such a society is known as the Varnashram society actually. So proper organization is needed, and not only just organization, so that we can set a good example to the society, and the society will be having a proper organization. That's a Varnashram organization is going to help them to, that's institution will help them to make the society in order, actually proper order. And not only that, by having a society, we will be making our devotees free from the so exploiting. They are exploited by outside demonic mentality people actually. Our devotees are exploited actually. Our devotees' energy is sucked by them. Our devotees' time is sucked by them. And we cannot, like being a, that means someone came, Prahlad Maharaj service, and he cannot engage that person in the Hiranyakashipu service. Yes? Will he engage like that? So Hiranyakashipu means who are desiring for their own pleasure actually, and for that they can go any extent and they can exploit the nature, they can destroy the God-given systems and everything, and they kill the cows and they so stop the propagation of these holy messages from the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, and how we can help them actually. Why we have to be involved in their agenda, actually, in their mission. So that's why it is very important thing. Our Acharya is having a big picture. It's not limited to only just a temple, but it is limited to whole society. They have a big picture, and that's why Prabhupada is saying many, many times Varnashrama college is very much needed to train our devotees, and so a proper institution can be introduced to them, and they can peacefully practicing their bhakti in a systematic way. Next, so that means here now, if you come to the original scene, so Swayambhu Manu is saying, so Kardama Muni, you are so great because you people are superior than us. You people are coming, Brahmanas are coming from the mouth of the Lord, and we are coming from the hands. So that means, and you people guide the society, and alampatan, you people are fully in control of your senses. If you are fully controlling your senses, alampatan means, what is the meaning? So averse to sense gratification. And chandomaya tapo vidya yoga yukta. Always you people read the shastras and do tapasya and practice the yoga and cultivate the knowledge, spiritual knowledge. So like that, you are always engaged in this. Next, not tatranaya srujat chasman dosahasrat sahasrapat hridayam tasya hi brahma kshatramanga prachakshate. Question of Brahmana, how can that ksatriyas from how can previously what he said? Previously, that means previously means Kardamuni what he said. You people always take your rod of chastisement and go on your chariot, and so you will be roaming in the entire kingdom and protecting everyone, all the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra from the rogues, from the thieves. You are the protector. Now Manu is saying, of course, we are the protectors, but who will protect us? Brahmanas, you are all protecting. Brahmanas protect Kshatriyas. And and Brahmanas, so here two things actually. Here Manu is saying Brahmanas are created from the mouth of the Lord, and such Brahmanas are protected by us. And not only he is saying this much, Brahmanas are protected by us. Tatranam, Tranaya, असृजत आसमान, आप लोगों की रक्षा के लिए हम लोगों को भगवान बनाया, ब्राह्मणों की रक्षा के लिए मनु बोल रहे हैं इधर, ब्राह्मणों की, आप लोगों की, तत्राणाया माने आप लोगों की रक्षा के लिए, आसमान माने हम लोगों को, माने क्षत्रियों को भगवान बना दिए हैं. तो इतना बोल के वो अपना घमंड को नहीं दिखा रहे, तो बोलते हैं कि हृदयम तस्य ही ब्रह्म क्षत्रम अंग प्रचक्षते. He is comparing Brahmanas are like a heart and kshatriyas are like arms. Why he is giving this example, you know? Why he is giving? Brahmanas are like heart. Brahmanas are superior than the kshatriyas. Yes, one more. Angle of protection, tell me. Kshatriyas are like arms to protect the heart. Ah. What? Hearts like kshatriyas will protect Brahmanas. That means Brahmanas are not able to protect anyone. How it is? Then, yes. What is there like? Brahmanas protection is fully kept in the heart. Brahmanas. Here actually acharyas are giving. Heart comes blood to the arms, so heart is containing the arms and then arm goes like. So here why this example is given, the reason is like anyone is attacking the heart, then immediately hands will come and protect that heart. So anyone is going to will be so coming each other, they protect each other. So Vishwanath is saying, अयमर्थ लोके हृदये प्रहार आपतिते भुजाभ्याम हृदयस्य गोपनम. कोई भी हृदय पर प्रहार करेंगे तो बाहुओं के द्वारा हृदय की रक्षा किया जाता है. भुजेचा प्रहार आपतिते, यदि कोई हाथों पर प्रहार करेंगे तो देहम कुंची कृत्य, माने देह को ऐसा छोटा करके हृदय मध्य एवं भुजाह गोप्यते, हृदय की बीच में ही हाथों को रखा जाता है. ऐसा रखते हैं ना. कोई भी हाथों पर ऐसा हमारे जैसे बचपन में टीचर तो मारते थे, हाथों पर क्या करते थे, है ना. तो हृदय भुजाओं को रक्षा करते हैं, हाथों को, और हाथ हृदय को. इस प्रकार मनु जी का उद्देश्य है आप लोगों की रक्षा करने के लिए हम लोग लोगों को सृष्टि किए हैं, लेकिन वास्तव में ये उदाहरण देते हैं. शंट, हाँ, यस. ऐसे नीचे रखेंगे, इससे क्या होगा, इधर मारने से भी क्या होगा, इधर ये सपोर्ट रहने से हृदय का तो कम लगता है. ऐसे रख के रखेंगे तो टूट जाएगा. इधर रखने से कोई भी मारेंगे तो भी रक्षा होता है. हार्ट तभी तो हार्ट का काम है. वो तो इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स जाने की जरूरत है. कोई भी उदाहरण सिंपल ही देते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा गहराई मीनिंग से उदाहरण दे रहे तो उदाहरण का देने का मतलब ही नहीं था. उदाहरण समझने के लिए रिसर्च करना पड़ेगा और एक उदाहरण देना पड़ेगा. उदाहरण माने सिंपल ही लेना, ज्यादा डीपली नहीं जाना. सो परपुर क्षत्रिय specifically meant to maintain the brahmanas, because brahmana and kshatriya both are protecting. Brahmanas are protecting physically actually. All the four varnas, they should do their duties. So that is checked by whom? Kshatriya. Always will take the rod, and if anyone is not doing, then you'll be giving immediately punishment. Brahmanas also making that should to kshatriya भी करते. क्षत्रिय अपना रॉड से जैसे ब्राह्मण जाते हैं और उसमें भगवान कौन है ये भी जानकारी होगा, और हर एक व्यक्ति का अपना अपना धर्म क्या है. कोई उचित है क्या अनुचित है, ये सभी ब्राह्मण हर एक व्यक्ति अपना धर्म में मनुष्य समाज जैसा रहने के लिए क्या पालन करना जरूरी है. धर्मेण ही ना पशु भी समान. धर्म नहीं रहेगा तो पशु हो जाएंगे. तो इसीलिए सबको अपना अपना धर्म निभाने में तत्पर कर देना है. ये दोनों ब्राह्मण और क्षत्रिय करते हैं. और उन ब्राह्मणों को भगवान भी बहुत प्यार करते हैं। ये बात हम लोग ऑलरेडी 16 चैप्टर में देखे है ना, थर्ड कैंट। यस, विष्णु वाज ग्लोरीफाइंग ब्राह्मणस। The Lord is described as Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. The purport of this prayer is that Lord specifically protects the Brahmanas and the cows, and then He protects all other members of society Jagat. पहले Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hita. First go, first cows, then after that Brahmanas, then after that Jagat Hita. In the society, the most important activity is protecting the cows. If cows are not protected, our existence is impossible actually. How human life and cows are that means they have a deep connection. How? Tell me. Okay, cow's milk will nourish the brain so that we can think about. Many things are related to cow. Yes. Without take care, cow is required. Not take any food. Cow made that the soil become very fertile. That place will be even and then the emotion which love when you in day to day life. खेत जोता है वेरी गुड। और कौ क्या समाज से तो कौ का क्या जरूरत है? ट्रैक्टर है और अच्छे से कैसे फास्टली हो जाएगा। गाय का तो जरूरत ही नहीं है, बुल का। और दूध का तो क्या है, दूध तो हम लोग दूध में जो प्रोटीन चाहिए हम लोग प्रोटीन खाएंगे। हाँ हाँ वीगन। हाँ वीगन। हाँ कौ का जरूरत ही नहीं, कोई एनिमल का प्रोडक्ट की जरूरत नहीं, हैप्पी रह सकते हैं। गाय का और हम लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं, सोसाइटी का और गाय का जो बंधन है उसको अभी अलग नहीं कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हम लोग तो अलग करके दिखा रहे हैं। आप लोग क्या समझते हैं गाय को क्यों रक्षा करना है? भगवान इतना इंपॉर्टेंस गाय को क्यों दे रहे हैं? साधु है करके क्या? साधु जानवर तो बहुत है ऐसा। हाँ हाँ भगवान को बहुत प्रिय है, लेकिन क्यों प्रिय है? डेमिगॉड्स का भी जरूरत नहीं है, क्यों? टेक्नोलॉजी है तो।
The Brahmanas protect all of the society, and Brahmanas need cows. Because with one or two cows, Brahmanas can live a very simple life. They need not, work like ksatriya Vaishya.
इकोनॉमी बैलेंस। इकोनॉमी कैसे बैलेंस होगा बोलिए? गाय का दूध पिएंगे तो उससे जो गाय का दूध पिएंगे क्या होता है? ये बोलिए, आप बोलिए। हाँ इकोनॉमी स्टेबल रहेगा, कैसा रहेगा? कंप्लीट इकोनॉमी बिल्कुल। हमारे इस्कॉन का सेंटर। नहीं, एक मिनट रुकिए। तो मैं जो बोलना चाहता बोल दीजिए, उसके बाद आप। तो economy, how it can be stable with the cow? Because see now we are trying to, the whole economy is mainly dependent on the food actually. Food actually. Annad bhavanti bhutani parjanyad anna sambhavam. Anna is the main cause for the main need of the society. And for that production, and also anna, that means mineral. Now instead of minerals, there's food, flowers, grains, and fruits. These are the really wealth. And also ghee, these things is the real wealth. Prabhupada says many times. So human beings, if they want to live, they has on the food only. Annat bhavanti, only because of anna. So all the time going from mine. But is there any network, stable network? That is also not. No, no, that is also not. Yesterday, we the way of insurance. So they don't need IWF feature. They don't want to use recharge. कर सकते हैं ना? नहीं. चलो ठीक है, देखिए बार बार वो आ रहे जा रहे हैं, स्टेबल रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं हो, तो ठीक है तब. तो जैसे फूड है, but this food production now, the present society, how they are producing, they are bringing the chemicals, actually digging the earth and bringing the chemicals. अच्छा RS 232 है क्या? Land is there? अच्छा. So because of this, what actually, if you, they are digging the fertilizer to make fertilizers like urea, DAP, and like other, so 10, 26, 26, like so many are the varieties of the fertilizers. So farmers, they apply for 1 acre every one time. That means in one crop for 1 acre, they use so many, that means quintals of these fertilizers. That means farmers' life is, that means yield of their crops is completely dependent on the supply of the fertilizers. And that supply is in the hands of some people. And that if you put, that means farmer life is in someone's control, first of all. Second thing, whenever they put that in the earth, that is going to destroy the earth actually. As much as you are putting the fertilizers, the fertility of the land is going down. So because of that, land becomes barren and it is increasing the demand. Actually, in every year, the demand for the more fertilizers, demand is more actually from the land. Like this, what is happening? The budget for the every year is increasing because of the need of the more and more fertilizers. And in the same rate, the crop rate is not going, and also land is becoming barren. In this way, food is also poisonous food. That means for the survival of the living entity, food is first actually. Food is important. Prabhupada says, food is first. If there is no good food, everything is gone. Even your aspiration to get the higher things will be just like a dream. If there is no good food, healthy food, and nothing is going to happen actually. So that's why food is very important, and that food should be also free from the poison and chemicals. So, and also seeds also controlled by someone. But this complete dependency is artificial actually. But actually, if they depend, farmers, they dependent on the cows. Cows, they can give the cow dung, and that can be made as a compost, and that can be utilized for the fields. Then also the whatever the crops, they can grow very nicely. And because of the cow dung, the plants will be very strong actually. Even the pest cannot attack actually. that will become very strong. Because of strongness, pest and others also they cannot attack, and they give very healthy grains and healthy fruits, and that will nourish the entire body. Not only the milk, the food which is coming from the cow dung, so compost, that is all also very healthy actually. Because of this रहेगा तो दो गाय और दो बैल रहेगा, अन्न स्वयं उगाएंगे। और बच्चों को पढ़ाने के लिए कोई भी, बच्चों के लिए पढ़ाने के लिए क्या चाहिए? तो क्या ये सभी दुनियादारी का क्या जरूरत है? क्या ये सब जो साइंस है, टेक्नोलॉजी, ये सभी टेक्नोलॉजी से कोई मतलब है? कुछ भी नहीं। तो अल्टीमेटली क्या चाहिए? भगवत गीता, भागवत का जो मैसेज है वही सीखना है बच्चों को। तो अपना अन्न होगा, और एकदम शक्तिशाली अन्न जो भी है उस पुष्टिदायक अन्न, ऐसा अन्न की उत्पत्ति हो जाए, और बच्चों के लिए भगवत गीता भागवत का उपदेश हो जाए, और समाज शांति और सुख से रहेगा। इस प्रकार की समाज को देखकर असुरों को मन अच्छा नहीं लगता है। इसको कैसा डिस्टर्ब करे, इन लोगों को कैसा मैं कंट्रोल करूं। सो डीमन नेचर का फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल है कंट्रोल। उसका मन का विचारों को भी मैं कंट्रोल कर, और उनका समय का, और वो सुबह से लेकर रात तक सोने तक क्या करना है मैं कंट्रोल करता हूँ। वो जितना ज्यादा मेरा, तीनों लोग कंट्रोल, मेरा कंट्रोल में रहना है। अभी ये कंट्रोल अभी चल रहा है या नहीं? और हम लोग का, हम लोग को पहले तो वो लोग जो दिखाएंगे उसको देखने के लिए आदत करा दिया टेलीविजन से। उसमें आपको लगता है कोई सुख है करके, नहीं, वो राजसिक सुख है। वो पहले सुख जैसा दिखता है, लेकिन बाद में वो विश्व जैसा हो जाता है। तो उसके बाद धीरे धीरे हम लोग को इंटरनेट ले आए हैं, उसके बाद मोबाइल्स ले आए हैं। ये मोबाइल्स आने के बाद एक परिवार में 5 लोग रहते तो भी साथ में नहीं रहते, एक एक कमरे में एक एक बैठते हैं और अपना दुनिया में रहते। और इसके बाद अभी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस आने के बाद और हमारा बुद्धि भी खत्म हो गया। तो चीट चाट जीपीटी सभी ये मेटा ये सब आ गए ना। मेटा ए के बाद क्या हुआ, कोई भी कुछ भी चाहते तो लोग अभी आप बस आंसर आ जाएगा। अभी छोटा छोटा कैलकुलेशन करने के लिए भी हमको लैपटॉप चाहिए, मोबाइल चाहिए। ये सफिशिएंसी इज टेकन आउट, how to make them dependent on me, and so that whatever I dictate they should eat that। वो अपना घर में खाना नहीं बनाना है, मैं जो खिलाऊंगा वो खाना है। मैं अपना फास्ट फूड बना के बेच देता हूँ, और वो जो देखना चाहते हैं वो हमको नहीं। वो मैं जो दिखाऊंगा वो देखे, मैं जो सुनाऊंगा वो सुने, मैं जो बोलूंगा वो करे। दिस इज द control action। Prabhupada is against to this principle। He wanted his society should be fully independent. They look like that. That means we are also getting a good thing, but by having their smartphones. Yes or no? Yes. Our preaching is hampered because of their. So because now the college also boys, most of the time they are engaged in their own. Compared relatively, if you see, they are not stable in the thinking. And also all the time mobiles are given to them, and they, even if you call for program, they don't come actually, because reels are coming. Even in the reels also, what happens? What he will show that you have to see. He will understand your interest, and then after that AI will calculate, and then it started pumping the corresponding videos, and then you will be addicted actually. Even if you don't want, और एक देख के जाओ, 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 जाएगा ही नहीं। गया काम से। We think that mobile is so helpful, but actually it is stable in nicely thinking and giving। इसके लिए टाइम नहीं बोल देते बस बच्चे। और मेडिटेट करना, जो पढ़े हैं वो शांति से बैठकर आप, कितना दिन पहले आप सोचे हो सकता है। आज का क्लास ऐसा है, ऐसा हुआ, सुबह से सुबह ये मैंने ये इधर से स्टार्ट किए, ये बोले हैं। ऐसा आप शांति से बैठ कर जो भी पूरा क्लास बोला गया उसको याद करके, और उसमें जो भी है उस पॉइंट्स पर दोबारा आवृत्ति करके उस पर और भी गहराई से सोचने के लिए ऐसा प्रयत्न कभी किए? कितना साल हुआ हो सकता है, कभी वो बचपन में किए हो सकते हैं। Money dictating, actually you are all dictated, we are all dictated by the things. Our sustainability, our stability is gone. द्रष्टव्यः श्रोतव्यः मंतव्य आएंगे नहीं। जैसा भी शास्त्र प्रमाण हम लोग इतना इससे सब कुछ कवर हो रहा है या नहीं, और भी कुछ हो सकता है क्या, कोई मिसिंग हो सकता है क्या? ऐसा आप मनन किए क्या? मनन करने की क्षमता निकाला गया हम लोगों से, तो माने हम लोग खोखला हो जा रहे हैं बाहर से, केवल उन लोगों की कठपुतली बनते जा रहे हैं। और ऐसा समय सोसाइटी पूरा वो ऐसा बनाना चाहते हैं, तो वो लोग सत्वगुण में रहेंगे नहीं, जिनको जो लोग आपका क्लाइंट है, तो माने जिनको आप प्रचार करना चाहते हैं, और उन लोगों को वो लोग पूरा ध्वस्त करके रख देंगे। और किसको प्रचार करेंगे? इफ देर इज a society is not like a human society. So that's why Prabhupada wanted our society should be parallel society. We want our own society. We want our own Thakur. He is against the calamities. That means that means anomalies, whatever the false things are there in the society. He is against to that. That is Acharya actually. Acharya always fight for the right thing. He wants to bring actually in all the ways aspects. So that's why we should think that this mission is not limited mission actually. It's a very broad mission, and it is going to organize the society and bring the people into the mode of goodness, into the Krishna consciousness. And such a huge mission it is having. So thus Brahmanical culture and cow protection are the basic principle for human civilization. बिना गाय, जिस समाज में गाय की रक्षा नहीं होगा उस समाज में शांति सुख कुछ भी नहीं रहेगा। पूरा पूरा बिना गाय की दूध और बैल इन सबका एसोसिएशन कम होने से फर्टिलिटी रेट भी कम होते जा रहा है। एकदम मैंने बच्चों हो ही नहीं रहा एक्चुअली, बहुत मुश्किल से होते, उसके भी इंजेक्शन हैं, बहुत प्रकार की मेडिसिन से होते, वो बच्चे भी इतना मजबूत नहीं रहते। Kshatriyas are specifically meant to protect the Brahmanas as is the supreme will of the Lord. Go Brahmana Hitayacha. As within the body, the heart is very important part, so the Brahmanas are also important element in human society. The Kshatriyas are more like the whole body. Even though the whole body is bigger than the heart is more important. So next Manu, what he's saying, Ato yanyonyam brahma kshatram cha rakshataha rakshate smapyayo deva saya sadasadatmakaha.
That is why Brahmanas and Kshatriyas protect each other as well as themselves. And the Lord says, both the cause and effect and spirit protects them.
So in this way, hands are protecting heart is protecting hands. So they mutually protect each other. The entire social structure of Varna and Ashrama is cooperative system meant to uplift all to the highest platform of spiritual realization. This Varnashrama system is a scientific organization actually. Many people say that Kali Yuga, there is no possibility of Varnashrama system. So they say that Harinam is enough and so we cannot implement this, whatever we are doing. So just anything happen but chant Hare Krishna. This message is very much prevalent in our society, but actually you see how many are able to do like that. Prabhupada is saying in February 14, 1977 in his letter, to make them everyone Vaishnava, there is a need of Varnashrama system. So yes, any kind of disturbances are there, but you are not restricted for that and you are chanting, if you are able to chant 24 or 6 Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then you are well and good. You don't need, how many are there like that? How many are there who are not disturbed by these things? प्रभु जी मेरा हेल्थ ठीक नहीं, मेरे खाने के लिए ये नहीं चाहिए वो चाहिए, ऐसा कितना लोग बोले सब? तो माने इसके अर्थ, then why you are asking this? Chant Hare Krishna 24 hours, you should not ask any conditioning. There should not be any conditioning. If you are having conditions to chant Hare Krishna, you are not in the pure devotional platform. Then in that case, then you cannot use this statement. What statement? Only Harinam is enough and no need of other things. If you are irrespective of the social, irrespective of the health, irrespective of finance, irrespective of the any other conditions, if you are able to chant 24 hours, then it is well and good. Then you have right to speak the no need of any other things. But if you are not following, then why you are saying this? Then for you, good food is needed, for others it is not needed. And for you, all the comfort things are needed, and for others, it's not needed. No. So that's why we should not, this is not going to happen actually. It's not up to we have conditioning state, then we have to improve that conditioning state, which can be in the mode of goodness. Bring the people into the mode of goodness. That is also important. So that's why in this area. So karmis, we are preaching to the karmis. That means who are in the mood of earning money, doing a karma and earning money and enjoying. We are targeting that society and we are giving our association, and then after that we are making them to do bhajan. Then we cannot immediately say them to the do 24-hour chanting Hare Krishna. No, it's not possible at all. So then what we have to do? We have to organize them properly actually. That's our duty. When we gave the goal of Krishna Prema to them to reach here, then how to make them to make this path? We are not saying that Varnashrama will directly will lead to this Krishna Prema. We are not saying that. We are trying to bring, we are taking the help of Varnashrama system to and to make them to enter into this real process, what is given by Mahaprabhu. So that's why, so it is very important of the seeing that angle also. And Prabhupada said several times this. Again and again he said in the many places. So he is saying that, Prabhupada is saying that that's why we have to make the devotees, that means who are aspiring to become or who want to enter into the pure devotional service. So favorable situations should be made, are given to them actually. Their life should not be in the association of non-devotees. If you are working in a company where the company is fully targeting the higher and you are working under them, so for the earning more money will be affecting you also. Yes or no? Your all surroundings, everyone is competition mode of doing more and more work and like them, then can you continue your job there, the Krishna Prema, and they are controlled by people who want to get the more profit? Then what is our response for them actually? What is the solution for them? We should also think for them. No? They are thinking for us and they are giving a lot of donation and everything, and that's why we are sitting and we are chanting here and also doing sadhana. Then what is our plan for them? Vaishnavism is reciprocation. And and they are working in the non-devotees atmosphere. And can we say you are all just like that only? We are like you didn't become like me, then what can I do? Can you say like that? That is आपका कर्म ऐसा ही है, नहीं तो आपको श्रद्धा नहीं मेरा, ऐसे बोलेंगे क्या? जो ऑलरेडी सफरिंग कर रहे हैं उसको और भी बोलेंगे सफर करो, तुम्हारा कर्म ऐसा है, ऐसे बोलेंगे क्या? उसको कैसा कम किया जाए ऐसे सोचेंगे या नहीं? So then what is our plan for them? How to bring out them from there? What they need family. That for the family people, what they need good food and good protection and education for their children and good health. This only they need. Then what is the alternative for them? For that only they are be there. That's why we have to think. That's Prabhupada's plan. That's why Prabhupada's plan is very established and very nice and systematic plan. He has initiation movement and so Daivarna actually. So we have to see that how to manifest the fourth movement also, which can accommodate all these devotees nicely in a separate place and happily they can do practice their bhakti. So in temple we cannot bring all the groups. We have thousands of congregation.
Concern which may come from their like relatives or just like this small boy. Our parents want to put him to the
Yes.
but family members and relatives they put not into this future.
Yes.
This Marxist constraints must be that I think the duty of situation. Like in cities we have duty of situation. For this kind of setup one has to move to somewhere and so people object of what that part of the they want to do it.
Yeah.
How there is facility for something different in the duty system. How to answer these things.
You want to answer?
I have like this adding to this question, and I'm asking like the way you're explaining it in perfectly sense. If we don't have this kind of outcomes in society, then ultimately what we are doing will not get ultimate goal.
Yeah.
You may say those things possibly,
Yes, sir.
but in practice, we are never going to make it. So then, if this is so important, then and we as a society, like as well as the grassroots kind of work, we have to work on the ground and it will take a long time. So a lot of planning and strategic plan must be there.
Yes.
And so, but we as a smaller society uh, moving forward in this direction, doing well that our efforts.
Yes, yes. Yeah, what are the question he asked with Chaitanya Prabhu? So planning and organization will solve that problem. Proper planning actually. How to, that means we are not just a systematic training and wherever the problems are coming, then how to rectify that. So that's why intellectuals, when we see intellectuals and also the resources, when we invest there, then definitely, then gradually, you are saying that one problem you are saying, but when you train the people properly in the our desired goal and for that, how it is helpful for the simple living, and when they're strong in that, even our relatives also said, why you are becoming brahmachari? But still we became them. So that's there, that will be there. But the point is now you have to make the devotee's mind very strong. And second thing is, whatever the problems will come, many problems will come when you are going to, like you see, the pleasure coming from mode of goodness initially looks like very poisonous. But when you do that, then after that later it will become very nectar. And pleasure coming from the mode of passion is looking like very attractive and very nice initially. But in the due course of the time, it is going to be a poison actually. It will become very so destructive for our society and our goal. So that's why that problem is there. Then that's why we have to see the Varnashrama college. Prabhupada said the basic step to move to that such a society is Varnashrama college. So people has to get trained actually first. Who will be getting trained? So in the congregation, we should introduce the, so people should, some part of time, not the whole time. So whatever they are working, wherever they are working, let them work for 1 hour, 2 hours. So to become a, to learn some skill which is needed to live on the land actually. So like that, I started actually in Chandigarh. So some small group now, some almost all 8 to 9 devotees. So they are regularly every Sunday they are meeting and they are studying, speaking about Varnashram Dharma book. And last 7 months they are doing that. And then after that, now trying to at least instead of moving immediately land, how to become self-sufficient, which is dharmic and also which can be self-sufficient. That means like some arts and crafts. So they are village technologies and they how to own his own money actually. Like they are going to have the oil gun. They started oil gun and they are bringing the organic seeds. So and they are pressing that and cold press and they are bringing the oil. So, like that, what is happening? slowly, and also some people are there storming, and like that if you endeavor as a community, as a group of people, one person, one activity, if you take and next one by step, some amount of time, not the whole thing you have to do, some amount of time if you take out and if you focus on this, then what will happen gradually, step by step, so it will come to the proper setup actually. Otherwise, if you don't work on that, so if first of all, if you're convinced, then next step definitely will think about it. Society also, Iskcon also, that's the Iskcon Varnashram ministry is there, and this is my responsibility also, and I am the person, the most responsible person now in all over the world because service is given to me, and I have to work with all of you. Actually, I will definitely discuss. They have the concrete plan. We'll sit some time actually, other than the Bhagavatam. So we'll definitely plan. With the systematic planning and organization, definitely we can achieve. So Prabhupada's 50% mission this is. And which can make our whole preaching also will be boosted up. Nicely people will be, so can, we have to focus on youth preaching also, we have to have the new temples also. And also some youth should be who are interested, coming from the village backgrounds or somehow interest, and such a people how to engage further, and so that we can achieve our goal. That we will do that. But just now I can mostly focusing on so the Prabhupada's mission and also the what the purports are saying. Let us continue. Although individual souls are different, the super soul super soul is the supreme personality of God. Here come to this. If the different castes or social sections, although apparently differently occupied in different activities, nevertheless act in full cooperation, then Lord is pleased. This is the idea of institution of 4 varnas and 4 ashramas. If the members of different ashrams and varnas cooperate fully in Krishna consciousness, then society is well protected by the Lord without doubt. So Prabhupada wanted actually such a society. They're all spiritists, all the people, they want to become fully Krishna conscious and they want to chant that means this society goal is how to increase day by day my direct devotional activities, how to be connected to the Lord directly, how to increase more faith, and how to do more and more so Krishna conscious activities directly to the Lord. So that is the goal. This society goal is not the how to make the life more comfortable and make more money and more luxurious life. No, that is not goal actually. So such a society, everyone is focused on the one. There's a Krishna prem. In such a charged society, if people are there, then they automatically, even one or two are not interested, they will also become like that. So such an atmosphere. So we have to create. So next sloka. Tava sandarshana Chinna me sarva samshaya yat swayam bhagavan pritya dharma mahani rakshisho.
I have resolved all my doubts simply by meeting you. For your lordship has very kindly and clearly explained the duty of a king who desires to protect his subjects.
Now Manu is saying, Gurudev Manu, for Manu, Kardama Muni is like guru, because Brahmana means Brahmana is respected as a guru. Whatever Kardama Muni told about the duties of king, about Manu, after hearing that, now Manu is saying that because of your instructions and your teachings about the ksatriya, my all doubts are cleared. Manu is saying. Already he is a best king, but still, so he is saying this. I have resolved all my doubts simply by meeting you. आपके संपर्क में आने से ही मैं एक क्षत्रिय होकर क्या करना चाहिए हमको समझ में आ गया. A king who desires to protect his subject. This scene he is explaining. If any person come in association with a saintly person, what happens? Somehow or other, if one meets a saintly person, and achieves his favor, then the entire mission of one's human life is fulfilled. In our personal experience, statement of Manu. Once we had the opportunity to meet Vishnupad Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. On our first sight, he requested this, the Prabhupada is identifying using these countries. There was no preparation for this, but somehow or other he decided. And by his grace, we are now engaged in executing his art, which has given us a transcendental occupation and has saved and liberated us from the occupation of material activities. Thus, it is actually a fact that if one meets a saintly person completely engaged in transcendental duties and achieves his favor, then one's life mission becomes complete. So that means we are all like this, working for our own senses, karmis. But when somehow or other, if we come in association of the Vaishnava, then what he will do? He will see that sadhu, that saintly person, see what is his capacity now. Based upon the capacity, Guru will instruct. That also coming in the next purport. Prabhupada is writing. Based upon the capacity, you'll be instructing. You'll be giving a mission to us. So when we work for that mission, then automatically we get qualified to become a come to this stage. We will be fulfilling that mission, we will be thinking Krishna all the time, and we will depending on Krishna, and we are asking help from Krishna, and we are trying to increase our faith on Guru by hearing the Shastras, and we are trying to increase our faith by hearing Shastras on Lord also. Like this, in this way, when we fully work for the mission of Guru, then automatically we will come to this. There is no need to try artificially actually. So then gradually, whatever the or whatever the required conditions for a pure devotion set by the Rupa Goswami. Because Guru will be instructing us Krishna conscious. Possible to achieve in thousands of lives can be achieved in one moment. So that's why Jivatma's life is changed by the association of devotees, Vaishnavas. So here Manu admits that all his doubts now are now over because Kardama has very kindly described the different duties of individuals. Next. दिष्ट्या मे भगवान दृष्टो दुर्दशो ये कृतातिष्ठं शेषा ये भवतः शिवम्. It's my good fortune that I have been able to see you, for you cannot easily roll the senses. I am all the blessed dust of your feet. अरे एक राजा क्या बोलते हैं? Being the emperor, so all earth is controlled by him, and he is saying, so this kind of etiquette is there actually, it should be, but now sadhus are going and meeting the rich people, and rich people are feeling that we are great. This is the Kaliga symptom actually. हमारा पास sadhu को देख के वो लोग, whenever the sadhu comes, immediately their seat they will give. So king will get up and he will give his throne to him. This was Manu. That means values in the society are completely out, degraded actually. So only this Krishna conscious movement can teach all the values and everything again to the society. There is no other movement can do this. And we also say that it's not possible for us, then nothing is going to happen. The Lord will say, but whatever our acharyas are envisioning, that we should follow. That's all. We don't have any independent thoughts. Whatever acharya is wanted, that we have to follow. If you want, then we have to do or die. And we'll take birth again and we'll continue mission. What is the problem? Same philosophy. We all say that we should not worry for a death. Why we have to worry? We keep on working for the Guru's mission, Acharya's mission, Bhaktivinoda Thakur's mission, and all the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. He wants every village and town. So Sankirtan has to be spread to every village and town. Every village and town should chant holy names. Every house there is a deities of Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda. So such a way we should be preaching. So that is the desire of Mahaprabhu. So we will be doing that. And we'll be, when if we die, then we'll take birth. And again we'll continue. Is there any low नहीं हो रहे वो नहीं क्यों है तो आगे आएंगे a great king when he did a dandavat pranam that he did na when Kardama he saw Kardama immediately so he did dandavat pranam so that's why on his head sound is resounding I think battery is down huh? Hare Krishna yes. Yeah. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. In purport Prabhupada is writing, the perfection of transcendental life can be achieved simply by touching the holy dust of many types actually, like prapta sadhu, nirduta kashaya, that means whose contamination is clean, that means is not at all there, is completely clean, whose heart is completely clean. Murchita kashaya, their heart is not completely clean, but some portion of the so mala is there. Like sadhus, प्राप्त पार्षद देह, हु इज एग्जाम्पल, पार्षद देह को प्राप्त किया ऐसा साधु कौन है? हमारा भागवत में साधु तीन प्रकार का होते हैं. पार्षद देह को प्राप्त किए लोग, समस्त कषायों को साफ कर दिए हैं, निर्धूत कषाय, दिल में कुछ कंटामिनेशन, ऐसा साधुओं को बहुत प्रकार से विभाजन किया गया. भागवत में हम लोग देखते हैं साधुओं की, सभी साधुओं का भक्ति का सामर्थ्य एक जैसा नहीं रहा. कुछ साधु पावरफुल रहते हैं और वैरायटी भी रहते हैं, उसमें भी साधुओं में भी वैरायटी रहता है. कुछ प्रेम स्टेज में रहते हैं, कुछ और भी लोअर स्टेजेस में रहते हैं. तो उनकी स्थिति, उनकी भक्ति का तीव्रता. सो हियर साधुओं में तीन प्रकार का हम लोग देखते हैं बेसिकली. उसके बाद और भी कैटेगरीज हैं, उस पर एक कोर्स के साधु प्रकार करके मैंने आपके पास सामने रहेगा तो देखिए आप, तो बहुत डिस्कशन है उसमें. तो प्राप्त पार्षद हमारे उदाहरण है नारद मुनि, और निर्धुत कषाय, समस्त कषाय को दूर किया, उसके लिए है सुखदेव गोस्वामी. और मूर्छित कषाय, इसके लिए नारद मुनि इन प्रीवियस लाइफ. बिफोर गेटिंग दिस, भक्ति सामर्थ्य सबका एक नहीं रहता. कर्म मिश्र भक्त भी एक साधु, उसको भी साधु बोलते हैं, लेकिन उनका जो कृपा है उसमें उतना सामर्थ्य नहीं रहता. इंपर्सनलिस्ट भी हैं. और इस प्रकार साधु की साधन के अनुसार भी साधु भी अलग प्रकार का हो, और साधु की कॉन्शियसनेस के अनुसार भी साधु का अलग अलग प्रकार होता है. उत्तम के अनुसार, रस के अनुसार भी साधु अलग प्रकार. इसीलिए जैसा साधु की कृपा मिलेगा, जैसा साधु कृपा, वैसा आप में भी भाव आ जाए. जैसा बीज वैसा पेड़, और वैसा प्रकार के आप में रुचि बनता है। इसलिए perfection of transcendental life can be achieved simply by touching the holy dust of the lotus feet of a holy man. In the Bhagavatam, it is said that Mahatpada Rajobhisheka, which means to be blessed by the holy dust of the lotus feet of a Mahat, a great devotee. Great devotees are many types, not one type. So that's why we should know the types of sadhus, so that we should understand the importance of them and we can associate them. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Mahatmanastu, those who are great souls are under the spell of spiritual energy, and the symptom is that they fully engage in Krishna consciousness for the service of the Lord. Fully engaged. 24 hours whoever is engaged in the Krishna consciousness, he is a great sadhu. In that also many varieties are. That means who are in the higher level, Uttama, that means Uttama and Madhyama and Kanishta. Therefore, they are called Mahatma. Unless one is fortunate enough to have the dust of the lotus feet of a Mahatma on one's head, there is no possibility of perfection in spiritual life. That means, मैं कल भी परसों की क्लासेस में भी मैंने समझाया, आपको भगवान की दर्शन भी हो जाए, लेकिन फिर भी भगवान के दर्शन का अनुभव नहीं होता है। कब तक नहीं होता है? जब तक भगवत कृपा नहीं मिले। ऐसा दुर्योधन का भगवान के दर्शन हुआ या नहीं? वैसा फील किए जैसे कुमारों में फील किए, नहीं है ना? तो क्यों नहीं किए ऐसा? ऐसा कर्दमुनि भी है, कर्दमुनि का भी दर्शन हुआ, कर्दमुनि का जो रेस्पॉन्स है और कुमारों का रेस्पॉन्स है, दोनों तो समान है क्या? कर्दमुनि का देख के हम लोग कैसा है उनका, वो केवल अपना जो भी गंदगी है, मैंने मन में अभी भी मल है, मैं एक स्त्री को चाह रहा हूं, इसके प्रति जो हीन भावना है यही दिखा रहा है। लेकिन ऐसा भगवान के एक एक अंग को आस्वादन कर रहा है क्या? वो नहीं। लेकिन कुमारों का स्थिति एक एक अंग का आस्वादन कर रही है नहीं। ये अंतर क्यों है? तो केवल कुमारों को अभी उनका पिताजी का और नारद मुनि का कृपा मिल गई। जब तक भक्तों की कृपा नहीं मिलता है तब तक भगवान की कृपा नहीं मिलेगा। जब तक भगवान की कृपा नहीं मिलेगी तब तक भगवान के दर्शन होने के बावजूद भी उसका स्वरूप का आस्वादन नहीं कर सकते। अभी प्रभुपाद जी क्या लिख रहे हैं? अनलेस वन इज फॉर्चुनेट इनफ टू हैव द डस्ट ऑफ द लोटस फीट ऑफ ए महात्मा ऑन वंस हेड, there is no possibility of Kripa. That can be one time is also enough. That means they heartfully they should bless you. That is the meaning. कुछ जबरदस्ती कुछ लेके डाल दिया और उसको अफेंड किया ऐसे नहीं चलते। Yeah.
This blessing is one time.
One time is enough, but if we do offenses, then to lift from there also we need further. If we don't do any offenses, one time is enough. ऐसा नहीं उसमें कुछ सामर्थ्य कम है, लेकिन सामर्थ्य इसीलिए हम अपने अपराधों को बार बार वो अपराधों को नष्ट करना है। नहीं तो वन टाइम कृपा इज एनफ, वो तो है आपके पास ऑलरेडी, लेकिन अपराध करके वो उसके प्रभाव का आपका ऊपर आने नहीं दे रहा है, शील्ड बना दिया अपराधों का। इसको हटाओ तब तो दुआ आ जाएगा, काम पत्र बन जाएगा। ऐसा कृपा एक बार देने के बाद और भी कृपा चाहिए तो हो गया ऑलरेडी, तो क्यों कितना बार चाहिए? है ऑलरेडी, we have already got the Mahat Kripa, but we are doing our own mistakes, but not reading, by not following his instructions, and by not offending the whatever he taught in the books. We are not doing that, and we are not following sincerely his instructions, all instructions. Only whatever we like, we follow that, and remaining is simply Vaibhava, say that. That means this is offensive mentality. अरे किसी को प्रेम करते तो पूरा प्रेम करेंगे, जो पसंद है उतना तक प्रेम करेंगे, तब तो वो प्रेम को आप मानेंगे क्या? मैं जैसा हूं वैसा आप पूरा स्वीकार करना है, ऐसा बोलते हैं नहीं, बोले हो सकता है ना। तो प्रभुपाद माने यू हैव टू एक्सेप्ट एवरीथिंग व्हाट एवर यू से, नॉट टू सेलेक्टिवली व्हाट एवर कंफर्टेबल फॉर अस। तब तो वो कृपा पूरा हमारे ऊपर आप स्वीकार नहीं करें। कभी नहीं, ऐसी स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग। वो सब मायने नहीं रखते हो उसमें। इस मेजर कंक्लूजन्स में कभी भी भेद नहीं रखते। उसके लिए वो कभी भी आचार्य में एक का दूसरा एकदम हम्बल सर्वेंट है, उन्होंने जो चाहते यही यही आगे ले जाते, कभी भी कोई भी वो इधर उधर नहीं जाते। तो जो चैतन्य महाप्रभु चाहते हैं वही रुक वही आगे वाले भी, और जो भक्तिनाथ ठाकुर चाहते हैं वही सिद्धांत जी प्रयास किए, जो भक्ति सिद्धांत चाहते हैं वही प्रभुपाद चाह रहे हैं, और जो प्रभुपाद चाहते हैं वही हमारे गुरु जी भी चाहते हैं। Oh, that's not it. Those are all are correct. All are, yeah. Prabhu, major things, no difference at all. If you have something, so maybe that's differently in the different places. But आचार्य मैं जितना जितना कमेंट्स देखा कहीं भी डिफरेंस ही नहीं, मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है। और लेकिन एक श्लोक को लेकर हमारा जो डायग्राम है उसमें तो अलग एक्सप्लेन करते हैं। जैसे देखिए विश्वनाथ जी अभी जो मेरे श्लोक है, लास्ट का श्लोक है, उसको लेके वो इधर का 3-4 स्टेजेस बनाते हैं, इसी को एक्सप्लेन करते हैं। और लेकिन अभी वे बलदेव जब उसमें वही श्लोकों को लेकर इधर का और इधर का ये दोनों एक्सप्लेन करते हैं। तो इस प्रकार डिफरेंसेस लाने से ये डिफरेंस वो तरीका है, इस फ्रेमवर्क से बाहर नहीं जाते हमारा आचार। हाँ, इस फ्रेमवर्क से बाहर कभी नहीं जाएगा, कभी नहीं जाएंगे कोई भी। लेकिन एक श्लोक के द्वारा भक्ति का जो भी है स्तरों में किसी नीचे स्तरों में एक्सप्लेन कर रहा है, हो सकता है उस श्लोकों से, वही श्लोकों को लेकर हमारा दूसरा आचार्य को कभी भी डिफरेंस नहीं माना। कुछ हमारे उनके साथ माइक में बोले, दूर में समझ उसके साथ ऑफेंस जैसे मान लीजिए कुछ सीनियर डिवोटीज हैं, जैसे ही आप मान लीजिए आप अपने सेवाओं से तो कुछ सीनियर डिवोटीज सब खुश हैं, तो ब्लेसिंग देते जैसे मान लीजिए अच्छा अपनी करो अच्छा करो, लेकिन जब हम इक्वल्स में आते हैं तो ऑफेंस कर देते हैं हम लोग, तो उसमें जनरली ऑफेंस करने की टेंडेंसी तो खुश है जैसे ब्लेसिंग आ रही है, तो क्या दोनों कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इंट्रैक्ट नहीं, किसी भक्ति में कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स नहीं, चुकाना पड़ेगा, जहां ऑफेंस करेंगे उसको पेमेंट देना ही पड़ेगा। ये तो वैसी तो बुद्धि है। इतना भाषा है, इतना ये नहीं। ये मैं एक श्लोक लेके बोलता हूँ, कवि बलदेव जी का और वैश्वनाथ जी का दोनों श्लोकों लेके, एक श्लोक के दोनों अलग अलग मैंने एक्सप्लेनेशन है, उससे आपको डिफरेंस दिखता है लेकिन एक ही है। हाँ, डिफरेंस है, डिफरेंस नहीं है। कई बार ऐसे होगा कि आचार्य डिटेल, ये डिटेल क्योंकि काफी कन्फ्यूजिंग होता है, फॉर एग्जांपल जीरो पॉलिटिक्स इसमें एक आचार्य का कोई नहीं, तो उसमें भी कोई डिफरेंसेस नहीं, मैं आपको समझाता हूं एक बार। ओके, उससे एक ने कोडल जाए एक ने वहां से, तो हमें लगता है कि जो मैं कन्फ्यूज करता है कि आचार्य को
There is respecting the other acharya. But I am telling this one. So, you respect.
Difference in नहीं है ठीक है
Like we hear that Jiva Swami is saying that after every one mantra, either of Sridhar Swami and Jiva Swami, one of them is saying after every, and one of them is saying after every, there is no distinction, prominent. So he couldn't have right as much, direct Vaishnava philosophy as our contemporary acharyas because of the influence of Shukrats. So that's why there is.
One of the purpose of this efficient and when to Ganga. But Prabhupada says that Jiva Goswami says that no, it is Nastika and Yamuna story. So it is actually Yamuna. So there is a little bit of
so there in this case actually whatever the Sridhar Swami is saying, so Jiva Goswami already he addressed, because Sridhar Swami, to attract the Mayavadis also towards Bhagavatam, some places he used the Mayavadi philosophy in the commentary. So I'm not going to present that. Wherever he presented Vaishnava philosophy, that much only I will be taking and I will be explaining that. And some places he used only, he doesn't know that Vaishnava philosophy is not like that. Like for catching a fish, same way. So Sridhar Swami also, in the Bhagavatam commentary, you can see some sentences like the, okay, if some acharya is doing anything, any difference, there will be some, but we should not say offensive. There is some superficial reasons might be there. So maybe we are not able to understand. That should be the mood. Not that means they are different and he is maybe I respect. What is respect? I will follow everyone, all the acharyas. Maybe some good reason. So in Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's 8 stanzas of prayer to the spiritual master, it is clearly stated that simply by satisfying the spiritual master, one can achieve the supreme success in life. So that's why simply satisfying, because every spiritual master mood is also same. What Mahaprabhu wanted, what Rupa Goswami wanted, what Jiva Goswami wanted, what all acharyas. Otherwise, how can you say they are different? How can you say they are the loyal servant? Everyone's mood and vision is how to serve Krishna and Radha Krishna. This is the mood and how they want to engage Jivatma 24 hours in their service. So every instruction behind is that only. They don't want to make that this Jivatma should serve the Maya. No. All want us to serve directly Radha Krishna 24 hours. That is the Jiver Surupir Hoy, Krishna. And there is no difference. And only because Siddharth is saying only this much. No. Behind that also, what Rupa Goswami wanted, that only is there. What acharyas are there, that only is there. But we are because of our conditioning and because of our comfortable zone, and we just think that only this much is enough. No. So if this is sometimes okay, at least you chant 16 rounds, it's okay. So there are so many other will be there. But if I is saying one thing, it's not at all like that. Everyone is saying one thing only, same thing. So a common man cannot rise to the top most stage of spiritual perfection simply by following the rules, rituals, and religious culture, and work under his direction faithfully, not faith becomes perfect without a doubt. And every spiritual master goal is same. And we should serve that spiritual master with full faith. Ruchi gichi nahi, faith, strong faith. He is my savior. He is my deliverer. And I have to serve him, that's all. That consciousness should be there. When we become such a, wherever there is a full faith, there is full surrender. The symptom of faith is full faith says we follow, but we don't have faith because we don't surrender. होता है, ऐसा नहीं होता है. हम ये नहीं कर सकते, वो नहीं कर सकते. तब तो ठीक है, वो तो करो कम से कम. तो आप इतना अभी अभी बोलेंगे अब मुझे इतना ही करने के लिए बोलते मैं कर रहा हूं तो हो गया. ये क्या है? दिस इज चीटिंग ना. वो बोलेंगे पूरा सरेंडर करो, लेकिन हम लोग बोलेंगे 1000 कंडीशन बोल के हम नहीं कर सकते वो सब. तब वो बोले ठीक इतना तो करो. तब आप बोलते हैं उतना करके आप बोलते मैं मेरा गुरुदेव जो बोला वो सब कुछ करो. Then he becomes perfect. That means, and but if you don't get the mercy from the Guru, mercy from the Vaishnava, no. So, because you cannot develop the taste and faith also on that. Whatever you are reading on that lines, you don't develop the faith on that. Whatever the outcome should come after reading, that will not come because you don't have faith, mercy. Here, so he will be following and under the Guru here also, and the person who is there, he got the mercy when the association. That means he got krupa actually. After that only, that krupa is also such a sadhu's krupa. If you get, then we can. That's why to develop strong faith also you need krupa. To develop strong faith also you need krupa. That means if you are not able to get the strong faith means, so somebody's krupa is there, then we are rejecting that by doing offense. That is also. Next shloka. दिष्ट्या त्वयानुशिष्टोऽहं कृतश्चानुग्रहो महान् अपावृतैः कर्णरन्ध्रैः जुष्टादिष्ट्योषतिर्गिरः.
I thank God that
बोलते हैं मनु जी, कर्दम जी, आपका चरण धूलि हमारा मस्तक पर लग गया. ये तो बहुत कृपा है, ये मेरा भाग्य है. एंड आई हैव फॉर्चुनेटली बीन इंस्ट्रक्टेड बाय यू. ये भी मेरा भाग्य. आपके मुख से ये सभी आदेशों को, क्षत्रिय ओपन ईयर्स टू योर प्योर वर्ड्स. Kardamji already got the darshan of the Lord. That's why his heart is pure. And purport, Srila Rupa Goswami has given. Prabhupada is taking all the purports, guru and disciple relationship only. This is all actually in the coming purports also. Mainly he's focusing on that. Srila Rupa Goswami has given directions in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, one how to accept a bona fide spiritual master and how to deal with him. Prabhupada, whenever Guru means, it refers to Rupa Goswami, and it must find a bona fide spiritual and execute them. This is reciprocal service. So, what is the duty of spiritual master? Every Jivatma is constitutionally servant of the Lord, and he wants to make sure that every Jivatma is all the time engaged in the service of the Lord. This is the mission of the spiritual master. And but the all the disciples are not in equal level, in different degrees. So everyone is under the delusion of Maya and is forgetful of his prime duty. Jivatma forgot his prime duty is what? Serving Krishna. And now it is serving that society. So gradually change the everything. So this is the only the goal. Actually, every bona fide spiritual master will try to do this only. A saintly person always desires that everyone become a saintly person. Saintly person means serving Krishna all the time. No scope for other things. Because constitutionally you are member of the what? Golok Vrindavan. But now you want to become member of present society, then nobody, spiritual master will not be happy with this. It is the function of a saintly person to invoke Krishna consciousness in every forgetful common man. So, what is the mission of this Sankirtan movement? We do prachar, preaching means what? We are trying to remind every Jivatma, my dear sir, you are not the servant of this Maya, you are servant, you also try to become that. That is the mood and that is a mission. Taking it various ways through the books, through the kirtan, through the prasadam distribution in many, many ways. Only goal is, so please come to your original state. You are servant of the Lord, being a part and parcel of the Lord. The favor of the spiritual master is not received through any other party. The body but the ears. हाथों से नहीं. Mercy. Through the ears in exchange for some dollars. And if the man meditates on that, he achieves perfection and becomes God within 6 months. Such a reception through the ears is bogus. पैसा लेकर कुछ मंत्र देंगे उससे आपको 6 महीना में परफेक्शन आ जाएगी. ये सब बोगस है. The real fact is that a bona fide spiritual master knows the nature of particular man and what sort of duties he can perform in Krishna consciousness. देखिए, important line. The real fact is that a bona fide spiritual master knows the nature of particular man. गुरु ऐसा नहीं सबको एक ही सेवा देते, इसकी इसकी ऊपर कितना रोग है। वैसे दवा सबको डॉक्टर एक ही दवा देते हैं क्या? डॉक्टर सबको एक ही दवा देते हैं क्या? बीमारी के अनुसार दवा देते हैं। हाँ? बीमारी के अनुसार दवा देते हैं। इसलिए गुरु भी शिष्य का क्या नेचर है, नेचर माने आत्मा तो सबका एक ही है, एक ही क्वालिटी का है, सब तो सर्वेंट है। लेकिन अभी नेचर माने इधर क्या है, हाँ कंडीशनिंग कैसा है इसका, इसका रोग कितना है, रोग कौन सा दवाई देना चाहिए। गुरु का और कोई पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, कैसा सभी हर एक जीवात्मा को 24 घंटा भगवान की सेवा में लगा दिया जाए, उनका एक ही मकसद है। लेकिन इसका रोग कितना है देखकर उसको उतर तक लाने के लिए अभी क्या क्या करवाना है वो करा दे, बस और कुछ नहीं है सब। लेकिन हम लोग समझ नहीं पाते और उसको हम लोग अपना कंडीशन बुद्धि से सोचकर रिजेक्ट करते रहते हैं। और नहीं तो गुरु के ऊपर हम लोग ऐसा डालते हैं कि ये अपना कुछ बेनिफिट चाह रहा है। इस प्रकार के चक्कर में क्या है ना, बहुत प्रकार के ऑफेंस होकर डूब जाते हैं। द रियल फैक्ट इधर तो बहुत ज्यादा मजा है, नहीं इधर बहुत ज्यादा पैसा है, नहीं हमको ऐसे इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं दिए, हमको ऐसे दिए ये नहीं। Since we are not really understanding what is Krishna consciousness, then we feel the differences and we feel we'll do the offenses actually. Being a you are also guru, you should also in that mood only. No personal interest. You are all also gurus. Chota gurus, yes. Yeah. Gurus are not. Yeah, you are all guiding the people. So then you should bias things. Whatever we received in our guru's instruction. So spiritual master knows the nature of particular man and what sort of duties he can perform in Krishna consciousness. And he instructs him in that way. क्या नेचर है अभी क्या कर सकते हैं ऐसे, तब लोग क्या बोलेंगे, तो ठीक है अपना वर्ण के अनुसार ये काम करो लेकिन उसको भगवान को दे दो, और कम से कम तो 2 घंटा जप करो, नहीं तो 3 घंटा जप करो, 16 माला करो, नहीं तो 24 माला करो, और इतना तो करो। और उसके बाद क्योंकि जीवेर स्वरूप हुए ये बात सूत्र, ये तो सूत्र कांड बना के रखा, 24 घंटा भगवान की साक्षात से बीच में कुछ नहीं रहा, उसी स्तर पर लिया ना। 24 इसकी नेचर के अनुसार जो जरूरी है अभी वो दवा गुरु दे दे, ऐसा समझकर अभी शास्त्र को आप चलते रहेंगे तो आपका ऑफेंस नहीं होगा और आप जरूर सक्सेस पाएंगे। लेकिन हम लोग कंडीशनिंग के नेचर के कारण हर एक सेवा का डिफरेंसेस देखते हैं, इस सेवा में पैसा है, इस सेवा में नाम है, इस सेवा में ये है, तब जाकर क्या होगा, ऑफेंसेस हो जाते, डिफरेंसेस आता है, दूसरों से फाइटिंग करेंगे, कोलिग से फाइटिंग करेंगे, देन सो मेनी प्रॉब्लम्स। एक बार उस जाल में फंसने के बाद अभी समाधान मिलेगा ही नहीं। एक्चुअल चीज से डिविएट होने के बाद जब मिस्टेक करना शुरू करेंगे तो एक मिस्टेक के बाद दूसरा मिस्टेक, दूसरा मिस्टेक बाद दूसरा मिस्टेक, ऐसा हो ही जाएगा। क्या ये चलेगा ऑन है देख He instructs him through the ear, not privately, but publicly. उस समय प्राइवेटली होता है, वो दो लोग प्रभुपाद जी कंटेम्परेरीज, कौन ओशो और योगी, they used to do privately all this. You are fit for such a one person is advised to act in Krishna consciousness by working in the deity's room. Another is advised to work in to carry out Krishna consciousness in cooking department. वाले हैं तो तब सोसाइटी भी जरूरत पड़ेगी। तो इसलिए सोसाइटी भी चाहिए। प्रभुपाद इसीलिए बाद में बोलते हैं कि हमको सोसाइटी भी चाहिए, इसलिए कम्युनिटीज भी स्टार्ट की। क्योंकि हर एक व्यक्ति टेम्पल में रहकर 24 घंटा करने की रेडी है क्या? जो भी सेवा देंगे तो करने के लिए नहीं है ना, तो उन लोगों को तो कुछ व्यवस्था करना है उनकी कंडीशनिंग के अनुसार। तब इसीलिए कम्युनिटी का पॉइंट आया। So that's like cooking. There are different departments of activity in Krishna consciousness, and a spiritual master knowing the particular ability of a particular man, क्योंकि सबकी तीनों शरीर एक जैसा नहीं है, सबकी स्थूल देह और सूक्ष्म देह एक जैसे नहीं, ये गुणों से बना हुआ है पूर्व कर्म के अनुसार। तो इसीलिए सबका सामर्थ्य एक नहीं होता है और सबका कंडीशनिंग भी एक नहीं। तो इसीलिए गुरु उसका ability, उसका कंडीशनिंग, उसका फेस हिम इन सच ए वे दैट ही बिकम्स परफेक्ट। योग्यता के अनुसार इंस्ट्रक्शन मिलता है। Bhagavad Gita makes it clear that one can attain the highest perfection of spiritual life simply by offering service to according to his ability. Just as Arjuna served by his ability in the military art, and he said Arjuna offered his service fully as a military man, and he becomes perfect. Similarly, an artist can attain perfection simply by performing artistic work under the direction of spiritual master. If one is okay, so that's why one has to receive the message of the spiritual master regarding how to act in one's capacity. For the spiritual master is expert in giving such instructions. Spiritual master goal is only one. Every jiva should be in Krishna conscious, Krishna service. That is the goal. The combination, this combination, the instruction of spiritual master and faithful execution of the instructions by disciple makes the entire process perfect. Instruction of spiritual दृढ़ श्रद्धा गुरु की इंस्ट्रक्शन को हल्का हल्का एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे, उससे तो क्या होगा, पूरा कृपा नहीं आएगा और आगे नहीं बढ़ेगी। जब स्ट्रांग फेथ रहेगा तभी जाकर एग्जीक्यूशन सही रहता है। स्ट्रांग फेथ इसीलिए हम लोगों को साधु की संगत में रहकर गुरु का इंपोर्टेंस पढ़ते हैं, क्योंकि गुरु के प्रति स्ट्रांग फेथ लाने के लिए पुस्तक है, अध्ययन क्यों करते हैं? टू इंक्रीज फेथ ऑन लॉर्ड। गुरु की कृपा से सब कुछ होता है करके अभी कौन बोल रहे? शास्त्री बोल रहे हैं ना। और शास्त्र को सुनने से क्या होता है, हमारा डाउट्स चले जाते हैं और फेथ बढ़ता है। चलो अभी तो हम गुरु को आज से कम जो भी बोलेंगे वो करूंगा। सो मेक्स द एंटायर प्रोसेस परफेक्ट। गुरु का इंस्ट्रक्शन और फेथफुल from disciple make the procession of the verse in Bhagavad Gita। उतना फुल फेथ नहीं है तब तो आपको कुछ कम से कम कुछ, क्योंकि आपका फेथ उस पर है, तब तो आपका बुद्धि व्यवसाय की बुद्धि होगा क्या? नहीं होता। कर्म के कारण बहुत से कहा अनंताश्च। इधर जो है ये लोग अभी पूर्ण रूप से गुरु का शरणागत नहीं हो, अभी फुल पे जब आएगा, फुल पे आते ही तब शेल्टर लेंगे, उसको बोलते हैं कि वो पूर्ण शरणागति अनुसार उनको दिया जाएगा इंस्ट्रक्शन। के अनुसार, तब तो वो उसका भी उद्देश्य है कि तो पूरा के पूरा जाओ तुम रुचि चाहिए तो रुचि हो तो ये कर्म करो, लेकिन उसका लेकिन बेस्ट है कि डायरेक्टली कर सके। तो इस प्रकार उनका फेथ बढ़ाने के लिए गुरु इंस्ट्रक्शन देते रहते हैं। लेकिन इतना समय के बाद है कब बोलूं, कब बोल मेरे लड़की को, मेरे बेटी को शादी करो, लेकिन इतना बातों बात मिल गया। वो तो सत्य है, ऐसा नहीं डुप्लिसिटी से वो प्रशंसा की है, वो ओरिजिनल प्रशंसा की है, बात प्रशंसा नहीं है। तो बोल रहे हैं कि मेरा बेटी है, तो ग्रेशियसली प्लीज टू लिसन टू प्रेयर माय हम्बल सेल्फ, और माय माइंड is troubled by affection for my dog. When it is to having received his message and express particular favor from spiritual master, वो जो बोलेंगे वो सब करने के बाद आपको राइट होता है कुछ मांगने के लिए। मांग सकते हैं डिसाइपल, मुझे ये चाहिए करें। Generally, a pure devotee of the Lord or a pure disciple of a confident spiritual master doesn't ask any favor either from the Lord or spiritual master. ये भी बोलते हैं। हाँ, क्योंकि अन्याभिलाषता सुनी, जो डिसाइपल परफेक्ट नहीं बने वो मांगेंगे, जो डिसाइपल परफेक्ट हो गए मैंने अन्याभिलाष और सुनिम तक आ गए, कम टू प्योर डिवोशनल कॉन्शियसनेस, देन यू विल नॉट आस्क। नेक्स्ट, प्रियव्रतोत्तान पदो स्वसेयं दुहिता मम अन्विच्छति पतियुक्तं वयशीला गुणा
My daughter is the sister of Priyavrata and Kampa. She is seeking a husband in terms of age, character.
This Dehuti is sister of Swasa. Swasa means sister. Priyavrata Uttana Padoh Swasa Iyam Duhita Mama. ये है ना, वो तो पास में है ना, वो तो ये प्रियव्रत और उत्तान पाद की बहन है, और मेरे बेटी नहीं, ये के हाँ ग्रेट फैमिली राजा, ऐसे राजा है, वो तो डायरेक्टली बोल सकते ग्रेट मेरा बेटी है बोल।
Such a
ओके,
मेरे दोनों बेटे सेटल हो गए हैं।
लेकिन अब तक सेटल नहीं हुआ, प्रियव्रत की शादी नहीं हुई। प्रियव्रत का शादी होगा जब उत्तानपाद का पूरा डायनेस्टी खत्म होगा, तब जाकर प्रियव्रत। हाँ, 5 वर्ष का चल। अच्छा, क्यों क्यों क्यों?
Maybe because Priyavrata also was like was
Why don't you be like Priyavrata? That you want to say? No, actually the reason is okay. Last,
Glorify himself.
he decided ना मामा दुहिता said already, मेरा बेटी है ऐसा बोल रहे, मामा दुहिता माने मेरा बेटी। इधर ये है, देखिए बेटी माने बेटी इतना तक बोल दिया तो और भी कुछ हो सकता है, किसी दूसरे का बेटी है ऐसा अडॉप्ट कर लिया। समझ में आया या नहीं? तो मैं किसी किसी का को लिया क्या बोले, कुंती कुंती भोज, तो कुंती भोज अडॉप्ट कर लिया और उसके बाद लड़की को अपना अडॉप्ट कर लिया बेटी के रूप में और दे भी रहे हैं। ऐसा भी हो सकता है ना? ये बोल रहे हैं ये पुत्री कर। हाँ अभी रहेगा, मुझे लगता है। चलो अभी आगे चलेंगे, अभी ज्यादा ये पॉइंट्स और इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स आ जाएंगे इसके। वो बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा अन्विच्छति, सचिन। Therefore she was searching for a suitable husband, माने चाहती है, just befitting her age, qualities and character. The purpose, come to here. Manu therefore offered her to Kardama as just suitable for his purpose. वो भी चाहते योगी, करदम जी चाहते हैं, उनका पिता के आदेश फॉलो करना चाहते हैं ना, प्रजाओं को सृष्टि करने के लिए बोले ब्रह्मा जी, इसीलिए सो करदम जी को भी ऐसा पत्नी चाहिए जो उनकी योग को सहयोग करने वाला और बच्चा भी पैदा करने वाला, एकदम सुटेबल है दोनों का कैरेक्टर। इट इज क्लियर दैट ऑल्दो दैट